as soon as the bell went, I mean right when the bell went, the door was open, and it's the first time I've ever seen it. They run like racehorses right for the nature play space.
It's their enthusiasm that they've come back with that has been the best thing that I've seen.
Nature play spaces are spaces outside that get kids interacting with nature in a really, really passive way. These spaces are meant to be more intimate, slower, more meditative.
Having something like a nature play zone is an opportunity for a child to go into a garden area and sit down and just relax.
And a lot of our behavior kids have taken an interest. They're the ones that need to be outdoors, and they're the ones that are doing the watering.
Behavior challenges immediately go down. His autism and ADD behaviors immediately go down. Sick days went down. It was so immediate.
In order to learn, we know with brain research that a child needs to be calm inside. And so this is one way to do it.
We bring in a lot of natural elements into a nature play space. There are a lot of perennial plants, for example, a lot of flowering plants, plants that bring in birds and bugs and bees and all sorts of butterflies and hummingbirds.
We can bring our curriculum out here into this space.
Connecting to the curriculum is great through the nature play space because we can begin a lesson in our classroom and actually go outside and see it firsthand, experience it.
And they can learn from each other, and like I said, creativity just flourishes.
A lot of kids don't get out into nature anymore, and they're plugged in, and I think it shows them that the school finds this important. They should be outside playing, and they should be exploring in nature, and I think we as adults, we always had that. So it's a great way to promote getting kids outdoors again.
The idea kind of came around, and it was going through the principal and the PAC, so we heard about the concept of the idea.
I think it's such a novel idea that it's brought our school community together.
We've had massive buy-in and inspiration from the community in the form of donations of materials, plants, soil, mulches, gravel, logs, stumps, everything you can name. As we discovered that the schools really could not afford to pay for what we wanted to give them, and we didn't have the time or the resources to write all the grants that we would have to write, we started asking. And as the donations of materials piled up, we realized it wasn't about the money. And we realized that the community actually did want to give back, and that they actually really believe in this.
And I know there's a lot of community businesses as well that, although I haven't had contact with them personally, I know that Kayla has.
And every time I walk into their offices, they get so excited about what project we're doing next and how they can help us and what they can give us.
The whole planning of the garden was exciting. This was a corner that wasn't often used by our school, and now it's used quite often.
So if they're in doubt, and if they want to make sure that it's the right decision, just spend an hour over here, talk to some parents, talk to some teachers, and yeah, you'll have no doubt in your mind that's the way to go.
The whole process that Kayla is using for the creation of this is wonderful. This is a wonderful thing.